Do you need a holiday meal that's fast, easy, and affordable? What's clucking, peeps? I'm Georgiana, and this crazy-haired rooster here with us today is Shirley.
Oh, are you excited because you can see what's going on down there? You're a pretty boy, though. Look at that crazy hair. You've got such cute, crazy hair. Dinosaur sounds, yes. And all the Wilderbirds are excited that I cleaned your food dish out for them. They're like, yay, we get more food today. What did you see?
Before we get cooking today, we're going to make a quick trip over to the Norbest Turkey Outlet. We're fortunate enough here in Sanpete County to have the Norbest Turkey headquarters. So we're going to check out what kind of good stuff we can find there at their outlet store and show you what my turkey haul will be for our Christmas or holiday turkey buffet. Okay, here's what I got at Norbest Outlet Store. First of all, I got this giant turkey ham. I'm going to be cutting it up, using some for this Christmas buffet dinner, and then putting it into separate pieces and freezing it for future use because this will last, months. The other one I got is this turkey pot roast, and it's cool. My family, we like the a lot of dark meat, and this is cooked turkey thigh meat. See if I get the glare in there, but it's fully cooked, heat and serve. Um, this is going to be fun and get used quickly. This will be in a couple recipes. I got the ground turkey. I actually got two of these. This is going to make the sweet and sour meatballs. Serve over rice with the ground turkey. So I got a couple pounds of those. They were $2.50 a pound. Really good deal. And then we also because we like the dark meat, this is two hind quarter sections. So it's a thigh and a big drumstick. And there's two of them in there. So this, I actually, just because I know we like it, it's going right back in the freezer. I am not going to be using it for this Christmas turkey buffet. These three will get used. We're going to have 5 different recipes. And the first one I'm going to do next is turkey stuffin muffins. That's what I'm calling it. So we're going to make some turkey stuffin muffin, if I could say that without bumbling. I'm going to use the turkey pot roast for that. Okay, so for the turkey stuffin muffins, I'm going to be using, we're going to make it as quick and simple as possible. I'm going to be using pre-made stuffing mix, one of the box mixes. I got this one at Dollar Tree. So this was just $1.25. You can use your, regular favorite from the grocery store or whatever you like. I cut some of the turkey off of the turkey pot roast. This is what it looks like. I put it in a container where I could save it for other recipes. It comes with some broth, a little bit of gravy like that. And it is just a bunch of dark meat put together into like roast form. So I'm going to break this up into smaller pieces to go inside the muffins. I'm making this recipe up as I go, like I do with everything. Going to use 1 or 2 eggs. We'll see when I get there. And I think I'm going to be a little fancy and use some of the Parmesan cheese that I got off of last week's episode, shopping local and going to different stores. I got the buy one, get one free of the Parmesan wedges. So I think I'll shave some Parmesan at the top to make it a little fancy. You don't have to. You can use the canned Parmesan if you want, or you can skip that step. And I realized too that a lot of you might not be able to get turkey like this, or you might prefer white meat. Like for this one, I know there's like different Genio turkeys, there's different frozen turkey meat. There's different parts you can look around in different grocery stores. Back in the day, we used to work at Safeway in Tucson, and they would do the turkey pot roast though, so it could be an option where you live. I know turkey's obviously famous and popular for Thanksgiving, but with my family, I grew up, turkey was Thanksgiving and Christmas. My dad was a UPS delivery driver for most of my life, and UPS always gave us a nice big turkey for Thanksgiving and another one for Christmas. So we always had, I associate turkey also with Christmas dinners. So I will get cracking on this turkey stuffing muffins. Okay, so the next step will be making the stuffing. and just following the package instructions. So I'm going to get that ready and prepped and give it a minute to cool just a bit. It's just half a stick of butter with the package and 1.5 cups of water. So we'll go ahead and get that going next. Also need to chop up the turkey so it's in smaller bits. Okay, so I've got my chopped up turkey in the bowl. Stuffing's cooked and been sitting in the pot covered for 5 minutes like the recipe suggests on the box. I'm going to pour this into the bowl so I get it to cool off a little faster so that it's not too hot when we add the eggs, because I don't want the eggs to scramble because it's too hot. So we'll give this a few minutes to cool off a bit, but it'll cool off faster in the bowl. Okay, I think this is about cooled enough. While I was waiting for it to cool, I decided to add a little bit more turkey. So I'm going to guesstimate that you should add about a cup of chopped turkey, whichever type of turkey you use, to 1 box of stuffing mix. So now we're going to add 2 eggs. Hands wiped off. Get this stirred together. So 2 eggs should do the trick. I've got a greased muffin tin ready, and I've got my oven preheated to 350. Get that all set. Okay, now we're going to grate some Parmesan cheese on top. Some nice extra flavor. And a good crust to it, probably, which will be pretty. It's like Christmas snow made of cheese. What could be better? Gonna just get this dusted off a bit, and we're gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees. Okay, so here they are all finished. They came out really good is what I did. They were actually in the oven for 20 minutes, and I put them under the broiler just for about 3 minutes. And they came out of the pan pretty good. I let them sit in the pan for about 5 minutes to set once they came out. They came out pretty good, just that one had a little blurb. But I ran my knife around the edges, and then they popped out really good after 5 minutes. And they look yummy with little crispy bits. We'll go ahead and break into one. They're still really warm. Sorry, right there. So yeah, these are still gonna cool and set some more. Give it a bite. Oh yeah, tasty. These are good. These would be good served warm or at room temperature. They should be a nice addition to a turkey Christmas buffet. Okay, our second recipe today is going to be the sweet and sour turkey meatballs. And I got that 1 pound of turkey we're going to use today. So put your ground turkey in the bowl. Let's go ahead and add some panko breadcrumbs or whatever breadcrumbs you have on hand. I put about 1/2 cup in to start. We're going to add 1 egg. From there, season with a little bit of garlic salt and some pepper. Go ahead and give that a good mix to get everything well combined. Turkey meat has more moisture than ground beef, so I decided to add about another 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. So in total, 3/4 a cup for 1 pound of ground turkey. Now go ahead and break it up into meatballs. I'm going to make about 12 meatballs out of this 1 pound of ground turkey. Again, it's pretty moist, but just sort of form it into the shape as best as possible into a meatball size. Okay, here we go. We've got 1 pound of ground turkey, made a dozen meatballs. And we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. I'm going to check it at 15 just to see if they're done. Okay, and the ingredients we're going to need to make the sweet and sour sauce is really pretty simple. We're just going to need the primary ingredient. We're going to have some pineapple juice, and I'm going to also have the pineapple tidbits in with my sauce at the end with the meatballs, but you don't have to do that. We're at least going to use the pineapple juice, some ketchup, vinegar. I'm going to use red wine vinegar, some cornstarch that I made into a little slurry, and then a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a little bit of salt to season to taste. So these will be the ingredients. We'll go ahead and get started and put that together on the stove. Turned out really good, nice and thick. And we will just add some of the drained pineapple. We can add all of it. Alrighty, and here's the turkey meatballs out of the oven. They were actually in there for about a 1/2 hour because turkey meat is a lot wetter than like ground beef. But they turned out really good. Now we'll go ahead and plate dinner and get it all put together. And here's the final dish. Sweet and sour meatballs, turkey meatballs, pineapple, served on top of rice. For the next dish, we're going to make what I'm calling turkey dinner casserole. And it is pretty quick and simple. So you're going to take your pre-cooked turkey that we've used, we're using in multiple recipes. Again, I've got this thigh meat turkey roast that I got from Norbest. And I've got it chunked up for a couple recipes, so there's quite a bit there. So we're going to be using about 1/2 of that. Some brown gravy mix. I just got a pack at the Dollar Tree. Get one at your regular grocery store. Pretty inexpensive, but it's going to be fast and easy. I've got a package of roasted garlic mashed potatoes. You can do any instant mashed potato you want, any flavor. I'm doing this for quickness. You could also make your own. I do have a big pot of potatoes cooking on the stove because there's other things I'm making for presents this week, which is potato biscuits. If you haven't seen my extreme budget potato edition recipe, the biscuits, if you go watch anything else, the potato biscuits are so good. They are just so, so good. So some of this is going into one of the dishes today, and some is for those potato biscuits, which I won't be showing in this video because I did just film that. but go check it out. But to show for simplicity for this meal, you could put things together real fast. Pre-cooked turkey that you've already got cooked, your gravy, mashed potatoes, and we're going to put on the base some green beans. You can use canned green beans or frozen green beans, any cut that you like. Me and my sister love the French style green beans. Didn't use quite the whole bag. This is 12 ounces. They're still frozen. Use probably about 2/3, 3/4 of the bag. Put that aside. Make our gravy. Well, the package says to boil 1.5 cups of water, and then mix this with 1/2 cup of cold water. I'm gonna be lazy. See if it works. I'm just gonna mix all of it in the cold water and then heat it up gently and get it going. I'm gonna heat this up and get it thickened up. Okay, I got my gravy ready. We're going to pour just a little bit of this in with the turkey. Save, well, I guess maybe about half. I'm going to save the rest to go on top. To make your life easier, this whole recipe really is just the 4 ingredients. So we're going to add this to our green beans. Do a layer on top of that. Spread that out. In a way, it's almost like just a simplified version of a shepherd's pie, what we're making here. And you could double this recipe. I've got an 8x8 inch pan here. So we have that layer ready. We'll switch and we'll do our potatoes. I got this. These are just simple instructions. It just says to add 2 cups of boiling water. And stir with fork. I got that heating up in the microwave. Just going to add this on top. Spread it around and cover the turkey with your mashed potatoes as best you can. Put that all on there. I don't know if your family was like mine or is like mine. There's never enough gravy. Every holiday where there's a gravy for the meat or the potatoes, always run out. So it's kind of nice. It kind of divvies it up evenly for everybody. This is thickening up more. Here we go. I'm just going to pour this on top. Get a little saucy. That's all there's to it. I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. I cover this and bake it for, it's kind of up to you. Everything needs to be hot. The turkey's already cooked. Everything's already cooked except the green beans are frozen. So it kind of depends on how you like your tenderness with green beans. We like ours kind of soft. So I'm going to put this in there for at least half hour. Might go as long as 40 minutes. We'll check it out when it's done. And here's how the turkey dinner casserole turned out. That's it in the pan. I did 30 minutes at 350 and then took the foil off for another 15 minutes. So we get a little bit of a a nice texture to the top of the casserole. And there we go. Okay, and our next recipe is a family classic for my family. It started with my mom would do it after Thanksgiving, and then anytime, like we said, with Christmas, we would always have turkey also because of my dad's job. But we would make cream turkey on toast. So it is just going to be another simple one and really affordable. I'm going to start with, we're going to make a roux with a couple tablespoons of butter and some flour. I'm going to use a little bit of this pre-chopped seasoning blend. And I'm going to add a little water to that and my other seasonings like garlic, salt, and pepper to the NutriBullet and blend it up into a smooth mixture so there's no chunks. And then we'll add some milk, a couple cups of milk. I don't have that here, but it's in the fridge. And then get our sauce thick and we'll add the turkey and the peas. We like petite peas. Sometimes if you have kids or picky family members, the petite peas cost extra, but they are, they're so sweet and so little. A lot of times people like them better. Again, I got that from my mother. So these are really yummy. The regular peas are like 98 cents though, I believe. Well, they might be more over $1 now these days at Walmart. Everything's gone up in price, but a lot of this is still, again, simple and affordable. And serve it over toast. I'll have it over wheat toast, white toast, whatever your favorite is. Sourdough would be good. But we'll go ahead and get this put together. Okay, and here's my mixture. I used about 4 ounces of the seasoning, frozen seasoning blend with about a half a cup of water. Blend in my NutriBullet. We're going to let this cook a little bit to cook the onion some. We'll let this heat up. Turn my heat down to medium. It's starting to get thicker, so we're going to go ahead and add our turkey and our peas. And then we'll let it finish cooking from there. Just add as much as you got or as much as you like. It's a little loud. And same with the peas. Let's see how that looks. Okay, and here's the cream turkey on toast. Got a piece of wheat toast under there. Lots of turkey, creamy sauce, and peas. Turned out really yummy. Okay, this last recipe is going to be smoked turkey corn chowder. So it's also got just a few basic ingredients. The potatoes I showed you earlier that I was cooking, I've got about a cup and a half of potatoes. We're going to use about a quarter cup to half a cup of the seasoning blend, corn, and this is the smoked turkey ham I got. You can use smoked turkey, or if all you have is ham. You know, this is obviously a turkey-themed dinner, but you can mix that up if you'd like. And it's what I'm going to do is I'm going to thicken this one. I'm not going to make a roux or use any milk. I'm going to use the potatoes and the corn to thicken it. And we're just going to whirl it in my NutriBullet. Again, not sponsored by NutriBullet, just that's what I've got. So use whatever blender you have. I'm going to use a little bit of the seasoning blend, the potatoes and corn, and that'll be the base of the soup. And then we'll leave some corn bits in there. So let's get cooking. Yes, that came together real easy. Nice. And here's our finished smoked turkey corn chowder. Thick and delicious and so easy to put together. I hope you enjoyed the video today and that you found some of these recipes really helpful, and I hope you give them a try. Shirley and I and all the hairy critters here at Hairy Tail Farm wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays all around. And please like and subscribe and share if you found this video helpful. I appreciate your support. Thank you, and everybody have a great holiday season. Thank you so much.